Alright everyone, back again here. I'm just showing my wiring still. I got this part heat shrinked and, sheath, and this one too. And this one I didn't do yet. I'm thinking about doing. I'm not 100% sure because I'm kind of running out of heat sheathing, so I may just leave it like this. I don't know yet, but at least this one I don't really have to worry about because this is coming right out of this port down here. Now this little corner. If I can just move some of this stuff out of the way. Hold on. This down here, so I could just connect this motor up and like zip tie this all together and you won't even notice it in here. Anyway, now with all this, the only thing I have to do now, I got the MOSFET connected for my extruder and the heat bed. Now I just have to connect the power for all that. So this one right here is the power for, if I can lift it up, I think, hold on. Sorry, 1 second, I just need to make sure this, yeah. I need to go through that hole, but that hole is being blocked by that, so I'm just gonna have it come through this hole down here. What a pain. Alright. It's acting like a punk right now. Just have to tilt it a little more up. Alright. Whatever. Alright. Got it. Now I just gotta pull it on through. You don't need a whole lot of this going on. I do need to say that the power for my motherboard is going to be ran off of my other power supply. So this right here is going to be strictly for, I guess I'm gonna go with my extruder. I'll use this power supply is the original one over here, the one that came with the Anet, and so I'm going to use that power supply strictly for my extruder. So it should have enough power just to, I mean obviously it has enough power to run all this stuff, but it should be just good enough for the extruder. So alright, so positive and negative right there. Alright, then it just goes up. Connect the. 1 sec. Ever since I put that freaking oil, I'm getting that grease all over my fingers. Alright, so positive goes up in here. There we go. Slide right in. Then we just tighten the screw. Same thing with this side. Alright, so that's in there. And I'll probably be pulling this back in there a little bit so I don't have all this wiring sitting inside of here. I have some zip ties coming. I kind of ran out of zip ties. You don't know how much I use zip ties for a lot of my projects. And so yeah, now this MOSFET is going to power my heat bed, and then I'm probably gonna jump off of this, so both powers, it's both gonna power my it's both gonna be powered by one power supply. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about how I'm gonna make the connections. Need to get some wire. I need a whole lot, just enough to get it connected and ran nice, so that way I don't have to worry about it touching anything hot. So about good 6 inches, I'll say 5 inches worth of wiring. So I'm gonna clip this right here. I got some wire I'm using. It's red and black, so you know which ones is what. Sorry this is taking so long. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Alright, I'm going to show you the box in a second, but I want to show you how I'm doing my belt. I finally got some zip ties, so I'm using this fiberglass belt that has like fiber strands in it, and it's more durable. So you just gotta like pull it through, and make sure you zip tie the connectors right here. It's just like all those installation videos. It's the same process, there's a stronger belt. Put that right there. Alright, let's see. Put this in here. This is going to be a little tricky, because mine is the type that use this tweezers. Mine's the type that that has the whole entire circle instead of just that little piece where you could grab your belt from, so I have to go all the way around the circle first. And then I have to put it back through. It's all very tedious work. I had got it once already, but I had the belt wrong. I'm just using tweezers to help grab the belt. Okay, now that I got it coming out of that side, I have to flip it. There it goes. And then, which way? I don't want this acting weird. Alright. Now we go on the other side. using 2 different chairs and everything just to do all this. Alright. Now, let me see. This over here. Put it right dead center so I can see what's going on. And then we have to pull this through this little bolt right here. Okay. Make sure it's nice and tight. I'm gonna get a zip tie. You only need 2, really. But, I mean, you can use as many as you want, but I only need 2. I have this extra length. I cut it a little longer just to be on the safe side. And when I go to changing up this to a bowed-in with the when I go to changing up all my stuff, the extruder and everything, I'm gonna wind up needing this extras, maybe. I don't know exactly, but got this backwards. Or do I? No, I don't. But yeah, once I change up to a different extruder, I don't know if I'm going to need longer belt or what, so I figured that this good amount right here would suffice. This extra amount anyways. Just get this kind of started here. Put that on there. Alright, now you just have to pull real tight. I'll make sure that it's not moving or anything. And then we just okay. That looks to be right. It's looking pretty tight. Now all I gotta do is cut this off. And there you have it. That's one. And then I gotta get the other one. I'm gonna have to probably snip this off because it's really long. Don't really want to do that. I don't know if this will affect anything.